What is up? What's poppin'? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is an Earth Signs tarot message for you, okay? So y'all know I drop messages for the elements all together. So yesterday I dropped Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Make sure to hit that reading up, okay? I know this channel's mainly got a bunch of supporters for Earth signs, but if you got water in your chart, you definitely want to hit up that reading, okay? I also dropped for Capricorn individually because this is a former and still a Capricorn based channel. However, I love to drop for the earth signs. These are my favorite type of messages, okay? As a Capricorn, I love my Taurus and Virgos as well. So I have to show y'all love all together. Let's go ahead and tap in here. Thank you for your support. These readings do very well. So I'm appreciative for all of the likes, all of the comments, shares, and subscriptions here. If you do feel guided to support me, you can smash the like button, which I don't leave the likes viewable anyway. So it's mainly the comments and subscribe, okay? Make sure to comment below if this is your message when this posts. All right, we are live right now. So whoever's watching, a little bit of your energy is feeding into these messages. Only take what does resonate, leave what doesn't, okay? We got 8 of Cups here. It's like the ship has sailed. You no longer feel the way you have felt about something here, and you're learning that you have no choice. Spirit is not giving you a choice. God is not giving you a choice at this time. You have to feel it through to heal it through. Come on now. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Show me, Spirit. We got 2 of Swords. So there's an element here. We got 82. There's this, it breaks down to 1, 10, but then 1 here. So there's something here about a brand new beginning where you're learning how to assert yourself in a new way, because you may have been at a crossroads with a certain situation. What is 8 of Cups here? I feel a very good energy, as I always do, with the earth signs, okay? If you resonate to also book a reading or check out my tarot services, all my private services. You can also book a call without the cards for 20 minutes. Those are my favorites as well. All of that info is in the link down below. One link tree, all access, okay? You can check out my Instagram where I just went live for an all signs messages. Tons of free stuff out there for you, free messages, okay? Literally just went live over there. So that will be also in the link, so you can add me on Threads and Instagram, okay? I just activated my Threads again. I always deactivate because I'm not always trying to be all up in the business like that with that app. But I am active right now, dropping readings later tonight for Scorpio, Taurus, and Capricorn as well. So Capricorn, y'all getting a lot of messages for me as well. We got 8 of Cups. Capricorns are my biggest supporters, okay? I also have Patreon if y'all want to get more private messages and be a part of my weekly private group of messages here. Go ahead and tap in. I'll be dropping messages tomorrow or Sunday for both tiers, Capricorn only and all signs. Whoa, there is success here. There is love here. Family. You are looking powerful, magnificent. I'm hearing, yeah, I'm hearing magnifico or something like that here. There's something about this energy. You could be Hispanic, Latino, or you could speak Spanish, regardless of what it is here. I'm picking up on that energy. All right. Interestingly enough, I thought this was 2 of Swords, but it's actually 10 of Swords. The words are just really tiny. So interesting that I've still picked up on this state of decision-making processes here that have you kind of needing to take a hold. So you're being led to trust your intuition. Yeah, with the Tower in reverse here. It's like something is coming back online. Something's being born. What's 10 of Swords here, Spirit? Show me. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You've been waiting a while on something here. You've been very patient, okay? And this is why you're going to be rewarded for having patience, the virtue that it is, y'all. Patience is a virtue, okay? And you have earned everything that's coming in. This is Saturn and Taurus energy. You're being rewarded for continuing to work on things, planting seeds, even though you don't see them instantaneously bloom. You know, we live in a world where everyone wants instant gratification. They want to post something and go viral. They want to wear something and get a bunch of compliments. That is not you, though. You live an authentic path where you don't give a hoot, okay? What other people think. You do you. And this is why things are going to be rushing in here with the Eight of Wands. Something is pivoting, whether this is your mind, speech, or a conversation here has pivoted something. All right, we got Leo here, Taurus here, Pisces, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? Specifically, Gemini energy. I really feel like there's ships that have sailed. Something has ended. You ended a connection with a few different people too recently, Earth signs. There is something here about you receiving more recognition in your workspace, or you're getting recognition because your aura is expanding and people can't help but notice you're good at what you do. I want you to comment that below if you do resonate. I'm great at what I do. I know I am worthy of success in my field of work or in my career. You don't even have to comment that below specifically. You can say it to yourself too. You are so worthy. I tell y'all this a lot, especially the last few readings. Okay. With this Seven of Pentacles energy, it's like you're being guided to look at the world in a new way. See, because the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like the individual, which is you, is literally looking at Earth from the outside looking in. Come on now. I'm hearing Jessie J. Something, there's a song by Jessie J. Big White Room or something like that. Let me search it real quick. I don't know the song by heart. It's just coming up. Also, Who You Are by Jessie J is coming up as well. It's called White Room. I'm just going to randomly search up the lyrics. So the song goes, sitting in a big white room alone, tilt my head back, feel the tears fall down, close my eyes to see in the dark. I feel young, broken, so scared. The lyrics go on to say, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be somewhere else, normal and free like I used to be. But I have to stay in this big white room with little old me. Okay? She says, I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy in this big white room of mine. All right? So I feel like a lot of you have been addressing aspects of your identity. Yeah, you're learning. Spirit is showing you that you are someone who carries such ancient wisdom that you have to go through these initiations of darkness to remember. You're on an initiation of remembrance. This is what all of humanity awakening, quote unquote, is doing. They're just remembering all the lives they've lived, all of the gifts. I'm going to be pulling from this deck as well. I love this deck. It's an oracle deck here. Ooh, I heard pull from your own oracle deck. You already know I make tons of oracle. I have like 5,000 cards here. Sorry, I had a little baggie. Something about you being placed in a packaging, okay? I'm just going to pull a random stack out here. Y'all know I write out my decks. And right at the top of the deck, we do have attack. All right, someone could have spiritually, psychically, or verbally, or even emotionally attacked you. Spirit says, say no, choose you, period. That came through without me pulling anything. Okay, show me, Spirit. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You can have these placements anywhere in your chart. We have fire breather. You're learning to speak the truth and let it burn whatever's got to burn here. Even if it's a bridge, they know not to push your buttons because you're somebody who, when you start speaking up, that's just the way it's going to be. You're a person that doesn't budge, but you do observe before you get there. You know what I'm saying? So there is something here about love things. This could consider love dynamics, or people who say they love you. Show me more, Spirit, with this deck. This will be a short reading, okay? If y'all want more readings, make sure to comment below. Comment below, subscribe, okay? If you resonate to get a private message from me, book a reading, book a call, okay? I would love to work with you. I would love to hear your voice as well, and we can connect as well. All of my rates and everything are on that link below. It says inner child healing, wounding, coping mechanisms here. learned behaviors, and self-discovery. I dropped a reading for Capricorns yesterday about self-discovery, so make sure to hit that message up. There's disharmony here, triggers. Someone has been triggering you or you've been triggering someone. You could be arguing with your partner with this love things here in disharmony. Remember, conflict is not a bad thing. You have to be triggered sometimes. You have to be mirrored back sometimes, certain aspects of reality, so you can learn how to work with the polarity of light and dark, of good and bad, quote unquote. The angels and the higher beings that be don't see anything as good or evil. It's all neutral. The universe will give anybody anything that truly knows in their mind, that's what I want, and nothing's going to stop me. That's why even very, very evil people manifest powerfully too, because they're still operating from energy and learning to be confident in what they know they want. The most horrible narcissistic person can still be confident, you know what I'm saying, and manifest. So if they can, Spirit says, so can you times 10, because I'm speaking to people who have good hearts. You're far from narcissism. As a matter of fact, you're a narcissist's worst nightmare, because when they come across you, it's like you breathe fire and you burn through their bullshit. You burn through their illusions, okay? There's something here about harsh communication, all right? But they know not to push your buttons too much. Somebody's definitely speaking that fire, or will be. Yeah, I'm telling you, self-worth here, high vibrations. You're in a very high vibrational mentality, at least. Even if you're not feeling the best, you're still got that mindset of a higher vibration. Also, I saw these at the dollar store and was like, I gotta buy these for my next couple vids. I won't wear them all the time, but I just love to, you know, put on little things and just kind of be myself, okay? So it says healing unworthiness, expectations and values. This is the second house. Check your second house in astrology. That is a house of values. That is the house of morals. That is a house of assets. The house of also, what is it, Spirit? Bring it to me, bring it to me. Real estate, the house of property, okay? Things that you can own also in the material. 7-11, as I give this message, you're very intelligent. It's like there's spiritual communications that you get from the divine directly. You're healing unworthiness. That's what the title is today. And this is powerful because when you heal unworthiness, you can't manifest if your nervous system doesn't feel worthy, if you can't hold the space for being more popular, being more seen. But when you open up, yeah, 17 or 71 is very symbolic here, okay? When you open up and your nervous system is healed and you heal that unworthiness here, you open up to abundance. This is very powerful. This is very powerful energy. Anything else here, Spirit, before I go? I will be back for some more, possibly Sunday or Monday for another live, probably for Capricorns, and then depending on what y'all think, I might come live for y'all again very soon, okay? So there is a bond or connection that is protected. So Spirit wants you to transmute the energy, something about you being a shooting star, or maybe you saw a shooting star. I know with the solar flares and a lot of the sun's activity, have a lot of you seen the aurora, like pretty much like these aurora borealis. I'm hearing like that type of energy. You've probably seen stuff like that in places that you never have. I'm hearing Ohio as well. So we have transmute the energy. Spirit wants you to turn what could be a trigger into a lesson learned. Ooh! Turn what could be a trigger into a lesson learned. I love that. Last tarot card. Let's see. So Spirit wants you to... I talked about an alchemist, an emotional alchemist here on my live that I did yesterday, I think. So on Instagram. So make sure to head over there for that message. That is my main base where I drop readings, okay? I'm trying to make this my home base too. So yeah, we're almost at 6K followers here too. Wow, y'all. This is my newer channel too. I got my backup channel on YouTube, but this is my newer one. So that's dope. It's not about followers or views or nothing like that, but you know, all that stuff does grow our family here online. We got Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is all you. You're in power. Silent power. It goes without saying much. With the King of Pentacles, y'all, and the Wheel of Fortune, I can't make it up. Something has shifted. These are the feminines here, the masculines here, or you and your partner here, okay, are both very much so aligned with each other, even if you don't feel it right now. You're mirrors for each other too. All relationships are mirrors, because if you even had these people in your energy, there was something that resonated, good or bad. Even if it was the sex, even if it was something like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like two individuals are going through a powerful awakening to their amazing energy. I mean, you have the ability to really transmute nothing into something, lead into gold, thoughts into action, action into concentration, and concentration into a project well executed. This is your message today. I love you so much. Have a good rest of your night. Peace, y'all. And thank you for your donations too.